Hello, Internet. Your friendly neighborhood gremlin here. And we've got some more Beacon Pines.
Comeuppance. Ears still ringing, Gran picked herself up off the ground. Through the dust and smoke, she looked over to see Mrs. Fratelli helping Hiram Tolliver to his feet. She'd had to beg, borrow, and steal to acquire those explosives. How many nights had she spent visualizing how she'd use them to make things right? And now, her one shot at destroying the source, that damned hole that swallowed so much of her life, was gone. Traded for this jagged hole in a wall and a foolhardy shot at rescuing Rollo. With Fratelli and Tolliver at her side, she stepped through. It was a strange feeling. The last time she'd stalked this maze of hallways, it was in a different body. They quickly rounded a corner to find a group of clipboards guarding a door. Something worth guarding is probably something worth seeing. She leapt forward, brandishing her cane. If her last chance at vengeance for things lost was truly gone, she would just have to fight to keep what she still had.
So Gran's coming to our rescue? Yeah, Gran. Or not Gran, our mother. Gran, what are you doing here? Luca, what are you doing here? We're here to save Nellie. We're here to save Rollo. Hey, Miss Luca's Gran. That's awful nice of you. But I'm fine. Oh no, what did they... Gran, there's no time to explain. We have to go now. Come on, everyone. We've got a party to crash.
They made their way out from deep within Perennial Harvest, just as Solomon finished up his speech.
Thankfully, we could dispense with the formalities from here on out.
Solomon pulled a glass vial from his pocket.
We gotta stop him.
In one smooth motion, he downed its contents. A triumphant smile grew across Solomon's lips.
No! Well, I guess that's it. We lost. I wouldn't be so sure about that.
With a mischievous look, Beck elbowed Luca. Remember when I had the vial behind my back?
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little. Should we just start with junk? We will just start with junk.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little junk.
Can't wait to see the look on his face when he's realized he's drank his own cigar ash. How did ashes get into the vial? It's pretty easy to mess with the vial when it was behind my back. Oh, that's sneaky. Oh, it's a bad habit, anyways. Alice says bad habits are like a 50-yard field goals. Huh? Hard to kick. Oh, their faces. Sorry, they're behind my microphone. You can all call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
Oh no. Whoa. Well, junk seems like it was a pretty good option. Well, that's one way to kick a bad habit. Whoa.
As the last of what was once Sharper Valentine wafted into the air, the crowd began to disperse, still numb from what they had just observed.
I was not expecting that. Okay.
Sharper Valentine was gone for good. His end would be a new beginning for Beacon Pines, a new chance to let go of the things they had lost and grab hold of a new future. The end. Well, I'd be lying if I said that wasn't a bit gratifying. If that feels to you like a good note to end on, I won't stand in your way.
Okay, so let's try this one again. Malice.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little malice.
Malice? The whiskey from his office? Yep. Dude had an unfinished glass on his desk. Figured his grow juice could use a little hair of the dog. You can all call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
What do you think's gonna happen this time? Oh! Confetti? It's an odd choice. Now that's what I call 80 proof whiskey. Damn, dude.
The crowd gazed in stunned silence at the now empty stage. The quiet was broken when William Kerr sprinted off stage and into the distance. He was never seen around Beacon Pines, or anywhere else for that matter, again. Watching the silhouette of Kerr disappear over the horizon, Luca began to laugh. First, a low chuckle that became uncontrolled, heaving laughter. Through his tears, he was vaguely aware that the crowd had begun to laugh with him. The end. Unexpected. Perhaps a bit of an absurd ending for my taste, but who am I to say? I'm only writing the damn thing.
I might equate his wonder potion with a little change? Might as well just go in order.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little change.
Like, pocket change? Your unlucky penny. Yeah, I popped it in the vial when no one was looking. What's that gonna do? No idea. That's the beauty of science. Now, we observe. You can all call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
What do we think happens this time? Does he turn to copper? I have no idea. Oh, he's little. What? Holy crap! He's a baby? Yeah, but he's still Sharper, right? What he was no longer matters. This is an innocent child. I apologize for all the harm my father has caused you.
Eris awkwardly cradled the squirming child. She looked to her brother, her voice shaking with uncertainty.
Augustus, what do we do what Valentines always do. What must be done. I'll hurry home and prepare a crib for young Sharper. That would be a great help. Thank you. Oh, look at how cute that little face. Oh, baby Sharper is very cute, I have to say.
She looked back down at the infant with equal parts kindness and terror in her eyes. With a shake of her head, Eris addressed the crowd with a stern scowl.
Okay, everyone, the show is over. You may leave now. Oh dear, is this actually the end? Did I really just stop the last video right before the end? Wow. I'm good at this.
Beacon Pines' coldest summer on record came and went without much fanfare. Folks shared what they had, and none were left wanting. The new school year was ushered in by the falling leaves of autumn. After everything Luca, Rollo, and Beck had been through, middle school was bearable. The chill of winter didn't seem to bother people much. They kindled a hope for a better future in their hearts. When spring arrived, farmers planted their crops with a sense of joy and optimism. And as the dawn of the first day of summer came again, its light slowly spread through the shallow valley. It crept over the town square, across the river, past the neglected welcome sign, and came to rest on a young boy sleeping at dawn, his mind at peace, knowing he is here for a reason.
Okay, that's kind of intense music, it feels like. I guess we're
Over
good
time,
downstairs.
Eleanor began moving Walt's old things out of the closet and into storage.
Okay, how should we have checked?
Eleanor had moved back into her bedroom, and now that she wasn't sneaking out late, she even slept there most nights.
Okay, I'm gonna go check and see if there's anything in our bedroom that says anything. Rollo, are you up yet? Roger that. It's a beautiful day at Mission Control. You gonna swing by? Be there in a minute. Okay. Should we go find Mom first? It's your Mom. Who still looks like Gran. Mom, I'm ready to go now. You go on without me. I'll meet you there. I got a batch of jam to finish jarring. It's funny. I only started making jam as a way to send messages without anyone noticing. And now, I enjoy it. Well, that's nice. Glad you're having a good time, Mom. I guess I'll just go treehouse, or because she's not meeting us at the treehouse, so where does she be meeting us? Are we going to see Dad? Is that what is happening? That would make the most sense. I guess since our only objective is Rollo in the treehouse, we should go there. I might check on Dad and see. But I'll cut that out if it's not where we're supposed to go. Well, that was a bust. No idea where we're gonna meet Mom. Roxy and trees. I hear you and Rollo have big plans for that little treehouse. Yeah, it started getting crowded after we revoked the max capacity 1 Rollo, 1 Luca rule. So we decided to expand. But at least we've got some help with that. How's the internship at Nellie and Ilana's shop going? It's been great. I'm hoping it helps me get into the School of Agriculture up at State. Also, Nellie said she'd write a letter of recommendation, which would be huge. I just can't help but worry about leaving Rollo. He's grown up so fast, but he's still my little brother. Yeah, he had a heck of a growth spurt, though we didn't make him smaller either. Interesting. I don't just mean grown literally. This morning, he was up and finished his chores before I even had breakfast. Well, some of that might be excitement about the treehouse renovations. Don't tell him this, because it'll go to his head, but I'm really proud of that little punk. I'm sure he feels the same way, but he's just too dang proud to tell you. I know. Alright. Oh, Augustus. Hey Gus, how's the tree planting going? Couldn't be better. I'm so grateful to Ilona and Nellie for letting me help. I just wasn't built to be a mayor. Too much bureaucracy. Oh no, clipboards. Gus, we finished cleaning up the sidewalks. What's next?
When Perennial Harvest collapsed, most of the clipboards skipped town. But some stuck around and dedicated themselves to making things right.
Anyone with a knack for art can help paint the new offices. You can count on us. Well, looks like you really found your calling. I never really felt comfortable telling people what to do. Now, this right here. This is something I can be proud of. Oh, isn't that sweet? Oh, they changed Perennial Harvest into their new shop. I see you decided on a name. Yeah, we had to clean out all the old stuff before putting on the final touch. Slow and Dirty Harvest is now official. I like it. It was actually Nellie's idea. There's still a lot of work to do, and the name serves as a reminder. Just because progress is important doesn't mean change should happen fast. In fact, I've learned that the more you care about something, the important it is to take things slow. Our motto is go slow and fix things. Amen to that. Okay, let's go. How's the napping this morning? Most underrated part of a good nap is the view. And the view's getting greener every day. Nice. I wouldn't have thought you'd needed a view to nap, given that your eyes would be closed. I just want to go see if we can talk to all the other people before we go to Rollo. Young Mr. Van Horn. Oh, she still got the baby. Oh, I can't. He's too cute. How's little Solomon, or Sharper, doing? Young Sharper seems to enjoy nature more than I. So we do a lot of strolling these days. Has he, attempted to crawl out of his crib and plot world domination? Yeah. Thankfully, no. I spoke at length with Dr. Modwell, and she feels that Sharper's infant mind has not developed enough to retain his previous memories. For all intents and purposes, this child is unmolded clay. Let's hope he's a little nicer the second time around. That's the objective, yes. But really, all I can do is try and hope. 2 activities I'm endeavoring to find less distasteful. Well, I think you're doing a great job. And the whole town is ready to help out, however we can. I can't wait to teach him to throw a baseball.
Eris did her best to ignore the tears welling in her eyes.
That would be acceptable. Oh. Oh, it's too cute. I can't. I need to know what happens when we malice now, though. Oh dear. What's today's news that needs knowing? I'll give you tomorrow's headline today. Our old friend, Patrick C. Montesquieu, aka William Kerr, just performed a stirring rendition of The Iceman Cometh at the State Correctional Facility. I'm not familiar with that play. I hear there wasn't a dry eye in the house. Okay, so I looked it up, but the summary was very long, and so I didn't read it, but it seems kind of depressing. Well, I guess he has plenty of time to work on his craft. Okay, should we talk to Book Lady? Let's talk to Book Lady. He looked to his friends with a thankful smile. After everything that could have gone wrong, everything that did go wrong, we made it. The end.
Closing her eyes, Miss Hatch took a deep, relaxing breath.
Oh, hello, Luca. How are you? Really good, actually. That's wonderful. Did I miss anything? I think you're pretty much up to speed. Did she just sit there the whole time? I guess so. You ran through in the middle of the night and she was never not there, right? Luca, do you want a biscotti? On the house. I don't really have time. There you go. You got to come see this. I finally did it. I pulled the perfect espresso. Aw, Lumi. I didn't know any better. I would think you're proud of something. As if I know. It's too late. You are now officially a person that cares. Well, that's nice. Okay. And I guess this is just our farewell tour? I don't know. Ooh. Wow, back for seconds? If it's not too much trouble. For the longest time, I didn't understand the appeal of ice cream. It serves no purpose, other than to be briefly enjoyed, and then it's gone. But it's pretty tasty while it lasts. I'm inclined to agree. Well, that's nice. And Luca, can I interest you in a delicious apple?
He playfully waggled an apple.
No, thank you. I'm just saying hello. Well, hello then. Mind telling your mom I need a new curry jam? Already? It's funny. I used to hide the stuff in the back, terrified that someone would find out about our secret messages. Now everyone wants to get their hands on Ellen Van Horn's famous spy jam. What flavor do we think the jam is? I think it was red, so it'd probably be a berry of some kind. Hey, Luca. Can you tell Roxy I'll be free in an hour? Sure thing. My dad's making me stock the shelves for summer. Said it builds character. I think what he meant to say is it builds calluses. Builds character. Yeah, it builds something, alright. Oh, she's Tolliver's... Oh, okay. I suppose they do kind of look similar. Same kind of animal, I guess. Squirrels. Must be squirrels. Okay, so she's Tolliver's daughter. Isn't that nice? I wonder if we'll ever get to meet Rollo's dad. Nungreed. How much do we think he sucks? We'll deal with that in a minute.
Over the school year, Kato and Bert had become close friends.
But did you know that when they covered up the source, they found a new species of fungus? Yep, and they're studying it in the new labs. Did you know that PINES is now the smallest town in the county? Yet close to population before Perennial Harvest moved in.
It typically went on like this for quite some time.
Oh, well, at least they've made friends. I can't believe it's over. Yeah, the town's really starting to turn a new leaf. The town? I was talking about Hank Atomic. I just finished the last issue. How was it? It's great as always. Hank finally returned to Earth. But I just feel weird now. Weird can be cool. It just means you're ready for something new. Any suggestions? You could ask Mrs. Hatch about what she's always reading. She seems to really enjoy it. Huh, maybe I'll do that. Oh, apparently that was the end of Hank Atomic. Oh, little guy who was studying at the coffee shop before. I don't know anyone's name.
Luca peeked over Piper's shoulder. Laid stealthily inside a large volume of mathematics was the first issue of Hank Atomic.
Oh, Piper, are you reading Hank Atomic? Do you mind not telling anyone? I kinda got a reputation to uphold. Oh, it's nothing to be ashamed of. This is what every kid in town reads Hank Atomic. Honestly, I'm excited for you. What I'd give to start over fresh. To experience it again for the first time. I guess that's the downside of finishing something nice. At least now I can enjoy it again. Through you. Promise to tell me about it as you go? Sure thing. Oh, well, that's nice. Do you love to talk about books with other people? Nuncreed. Yo. Hey, Mr. Nuncreed. I'm gonna go see my dad in a bit. Oh, so I did guess right. That is where we're gonna go. You wanna come with? Even after everything I did, you'd still...
Mr. Nuncreed shook his head.
You really are your father's son, aren't you? I don't think I'm ready for that yet. Well, you're always invited. I bet he'd love to hear from you. I'll visit Walt in my own time. You run along now. Whoa, where did all the bunnies come from? That's a lot of bunnies. Hey Jeff, what's with the bunnies?
With Perennial Harvest gone, the transportation tubes were left unused.
Come on, come on. No one is too big. No one is too small for Jeff's wild ride.
Well, maybe not completely unused.
Just one piece of candy for the ride of your life. Who's next? Me! Oh, it's very cute. I am kind of a fan, I have to say. Though I don't know where all these bunnies came from. Okay. Oh,
Luca peeked up at the beehive. It appeared to be deserted.
that's strange. Do you want to tell me about the bees, sir? Guess what? Yesterday, I saw a dynasty's hiatus. That's good. It's great. I haven't spotted one of those in years. At this rate, Beacon Pines is gonna become the bug capital of the county. So he's not gonna tell me about the bees? I figured the bug guy would be the guy who would talk to me. I am mildly worried about the bees. Dawn! Dawn's my favorite. Dawn? I'm glad you swung by. More follow-up questions for your story? Nope, I got everything I need. Thanks again for that. I sent a draft of the story to a reporter in Capital City, and they offered me an internship. How old is this child? Is she also 12? Of course they did. You're an amazing reporter. I don't know about all that. A story about a phony corporation that picked up an entire town of people and moved them to cover up a massive illegal mine shaft full of incredibly hazardous chemicals? Sort of writes itself, if you think about it. Just don't forget us when you become a big fancy city reporter. Capital City isn't that far away. I'm gonna have to come back time to time to check in and see what sort of new trouble you've gotten yourself into. Sorry to disappoint, but my adventuring days are over. We both know that's not true. What makes you say that? Call it a reporter's intuition. You think there'll be a Beacon Pines too? Is that what happened to the bees? Okay, Fratelli.
Mrs. Fratelli glowed with a carefree smile.
Is that your suitcase? That is 2 weeks of unencumbered tranquility. Excuse me? Would you be so kind as to take my order? 2 weeks of sand, margaritas, and forgotten obligations. Excuse me? I'd love to place an order.
Mrs. Fratelli sighed with a zen-like calm.
Just as soon as the lunch rush ends, I'll be a feather on the wind. Oh, she was talking to Lucas still. I thought she was telling him to wait till the lunch rush ends. Because there's definitely not a lunch rush. There's one dude. You're going on vacation? For the first time in years. And I've got you and your mom to thank. Why's that? She didn't tell you yet? You two are gonna fill in for me at the diner while I'm gone. Just like old times. It's fine. I'll wait. I guess she doesn't like the clipboard still, even though they're being helpful. Talk to the fisher guy. Luca, get this. I managed to reel in an actual fish this morning. Seriously? Yeah, an honest to goodness, flip-flopping, swim-swimming fish. I don't think I've ever caught an actual fish here. Been at least 7 years since I caught one. I'd say it's a good omen. What'd you do with the fish? Oh, I released it back into the pond. I'm hoping to catch it again tomorrow. Which I want to say is nice, but also if you're getting the fish in your fish hook and then just like releasing it, seems not great. I don't know that much about fish or fishing. Nothing new with that, it seems. Whoa, look at all the people. A little higher. Yep. A little lower. Yep. A little higher. Yep. There we go. I'm telling you, the angle isn't the issue. We need more power to the radio. Luca, there you are. Would you tell him it's not the angle? Hey, I'm not in charge of antenna redesign. Fine, fine. Iggy, just don't do anything drastic until we get back. Who, me? Ish, you're in charge while I'm gone. Yep. They'll be fine, right? It'll be fine. If you really want mission control to turn into something bigger and better, you have to loosen our grip a bit. You're right. Lead the way. Checking with Beck at her house. You didn't need to go all the way out of the way. There's Beck. I got caught on the side of that a lot. I have news I think you'll enjoy. This morning, I unpacked my last box. You're officially moved in. It's just a box. Let's not blow this out of proportion. Sounds an awful lot like putting down roots. I guess I decided this place is root-worthy. You're gonna be stuck with me for the foreseeable future. I do have to warn you, most views aren't gonna be as interesting as this one. I think I'll manage. Ready? Before we go, there's a bit of a surprise. Okay? My mom prepared this tree, especially for you. They didn't have to do that. It wasn't just them. Just about the whole town pitched in. We all owe you. We should do okay in the cold of Old Beacon Pines, and thrive as things warm up. That's perfect. You ready? Take Jeff's wild ride to Old Beacon Pines. Okay, yeah, that would make sense. Don't entirely know why I went to go look for Dad in the place that we now know he is not. But, that is what I did. Anyway, now I get to take the tunnels. You got it. Now that's a good-looking tree. Being a special occasion and whatnot, rides on the house. You're gonna want to hang on tight to that little tree.
I think this is it. The end I've been waiting for. Honestly, I'd begun to lose hope of ever finding it. But then you came along. I don't know exactly how to thank you. It's hard to explain how much this means to me. It's funny, now that our time together is finally ending. I'm at a loss for words. Let's just watch the end together.
Good little tree. The best little tree. Thank you, children. This means a lot. Yeah, thanks for everything. Shucks, I only did what any super awesome best buddy would have done. We should probably give you some time alone now. You good? Yeah, I am. Been a wild year. How are you feeling? Everyone keeps asking me that. I'm fine. Really. I always said the only thing fitter than a fiddle was a cello. And I feel like a dang cello. Well, if you ever stop feeling like a cello, I'm here for you. I know, you don't even have to say it. You should make an awesome pair. Excuse me? We're a trio now. Oh, Rolo. Yep. Thanks. There's just one thing missing now that you're a part of our group. Missing? Let me tell you the story about a man named Hank Atomic. Oh god. I won't be long. I'll be waiting for you back at the phone booth. I found the perfect way to start our summer. You've got some good friends. I'm so proud of you. Your father would be so proud. I know. Mom, can I ask you a question? Do you ever dream about Dad? Not a night goes by that I don't. Are you ever afraid you're gonna forget him? Forget what he looked like? Forget his voice? No, because so much of him lives on in you. He loved that old tree, but I know he would have loved this one even more. Because his two favorite people planted it. I'll give you two a moment. Hey, Dad. Dr. Modeville says over the next few years, this place should warm up. You won't have to be so cold for much longer. Oh. I think I finally understand why you left that night. There were things you believed in. Big things. Those beliefs were things that made you, you. If you wouldn't have stood up to Sharper, stood up for what you believed in, you wouldn't have been the same person anymore. You had to go. But that didn't mean you loved us any less. I might not visit you as much as I used to. Oh no. Oh god, I'm gonna fucking cry. I know you understand. I don't know. Let me know down below if you had any fun with this. If anyone ever eventually watches this. That would be nice. I just wanted to make sure it was done because it was important to me. even if it tanked my channel and nobody watches it. I had a good time making it, and that's kind of what matters, right? So we have ourselves a little post-credit scene at the end, if you want to click on that down below, or of course you can watch through all the credits first. That might mean sequel, which would be exciting, I think. I don't know. I had a good time playing this. Anyways, I suppose like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye! I'm a bit upset about the other ending, though. How was I supposed to know that going in order was gonna fuck this up so much? Never had that happen before. "10 years later. Oh, there's more shit. Wow, nice kick. Sharper, did you find it? Yeah. Oh no. I found... Okay.